Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're here to unbox a JJC lens hood for a Canon RF 600mm F11 lens. Now, I don't know if this fits any other lenses. I haven't looked into that. It's a replacement or equivalent of an ET88B. But I know it's for the Canon 600, Canon 600 lens. So yeah, we'll open it up and have a look. Now this was sent to me in a plastic bag. It did come from China. It was, yeah, as you can see, $22 Australian. You know, the prices vary, but sometimes they're locally here. I've bought this brand before locally. Haven't had any problems that I can recall. I'll open it up. Okay, it's a cleaning cloth. Don't know why they give you a lens cleaning cloth when it's a lens hood. Okay, it says LH-88B. Yeah, you can see there it's for the ET88B. Anyway, we'll get it out. So there you go, JJC LH-88B, but I know that's for a Canon 600mm. Just looking again, I've noticed on a lot of these lenses now, it is a matte on the inside, and it is black, of course, but I don't know if you'll pick up as I move this around, but I did get some small reflections. The light, you can probably, no, you can't see it. I can see it, but you can't. The light still reflects a little bit, so it's not as matte. It's not like a felt. Some of the old hoods I had a felt, like an actual felt in there, or it felt like a felt if it wasn't felt, and that probably, yeah, you wouldn't get that type of reflection. But anyway, we'll see how that works. Shouldn't be a problem. It's definitely going to be better than having nothing on the front of the lens. I'll just bring the lens over, actually. The lens and the camera is here. So let's just, okay, yeah, it does. A lot of these lenses now, for the RF, they have a press button to put them on and release them, which I think is quite good. First, I'll just try seeing if it reverses, sits in the reverse position. Okay, it's got a little indicator to line it up. It feels quite good. Yeah, that's good. There's no wobble or anything. That's a very good fit. I'm happy with that. Press the button, twist it off. Same thing. Let's put it on. Should be exactly the same, or maybe not. Yeah, different marking to putting it on. There you go. That's for on. Same thing. Yeah, no, very good. Clicked in, as you heard, and that fits very well. No wobble, no, not loose at all. I'd say there's a little tiny bit there. It might be a fraction of a millimeter, but that feels quite good. Now, I have talked about, I'm not going to get into it too much, but the idea of a hood is to keep light from straying in and hitting your lens on an angle and causing all sorts of issues, flares and things. I'm in the habit of using them, but the main reason I use them is I don't like to use filters on the front of my lenses, and this keeps everything away from the front of the lens. If you're in crowds, or you're, you know, even if you're sticking it in a bag, if you've got it like that, it keeps the front of the lens away, so it's not going to be sitting on something rubbing. The lens hood, I don't care if the front of it gets scratched up. It can sit on something and rub, not a problem. Even if you imagine if you swing around, I quite often have these on a long belt over my neck, have it down near my hip, the whole camera. If you swing around quickly and it hits something with a lens hood, if it hits this and breaks that, fine. if it hits the front of your lens, even if you've got a filter on it, you might damage the front of the lens. So that's another reason I use them. Has it saved me in the past? Yeah, probably. I wouldn't even really know. Especially if you're doing something where you're very busy and you're carrying a couple of cameras and you're in a hurry. You've got them swung over your back. They're quite often banging into each other as well. You can imagine it's probably better to have the lens hoods bumping on things rather than having the front of the lens. But they are very good in light too. Now, like I said, if you're in studio type thing, you don't need to worry about it. You're not going to be using this type of lens in a studio, so you probably want the hood. It depends. If you're always shooting with the sun behind you, probably not a problem. You can get away without having a lens hood, not an issue. These days with software, you can repair a lot of things, but I don't like to be doing that. Anyway, that's probably about all we should get into. That's even probably too much for this video. That's JJC, which I have nothing bad to say about anything I've bought from them before. Not that I can remember. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you get any value out of this, or if you like any of my other videos, please like and subscribe, and keep your eye out for the next review or unboxing. Cheers for now, and I'll catch you later.